There we go. I just had to unplug it and plug it back in.
Woo!
Yeah, but I do feel like that was the case. There might be a bad HDMI cord in the mix. Anyway, oh no, way too loud. Okay. Oh goodness, that's also a little loud. All right, let's. I'll overwrite my save. Let's do this. I made the last episode of this series.
Hey,
Huh?
that guy is in Donkey Kong.
This guy right here?
Yeah,
Really?
I think so. In the Donkey Kong Country Returns 2 that we played.
Oh yeah. Well, there's certainly masks that float.
Yeah, maybe they're different. I don't know. Okay,
This-
so this is taking place where the first one left off.
Yes.
Okay, so we beat Cortex, and now he's in a cave with some fire.
Yes, and it's crystals. So the game from this point on moves on to crystals, and crystals are like the big obsession. And
1 year later.
yeah,
Crash Bandicoot 2. Crash gets really into crystals and spiritual healing.
that would be amazing if he was just if Cortex was like, I need the energy from these certain. I mean, that's pretty much it.
I like to think like Crash Bandicoot like starts running around with like a sage stick. And it's just like cleanse, and they're like, no, we want to fight you. And he's like, no, get that negative energy out of here.
I feel like that'd be a fun.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, I do feel like that'd be a fun dissertation to go into, like the connection between the Crash Bandicoot games and crystal healing. And,
Yeah.
and
Is that his girlfriend?
that is his sister Coco.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say she got less sexy.
Yes, that the sexy girlfriend is gone. So
That was like the whole plot point of the first one, was to save the sexy girlfriend.
right. Yeah, they removed her entirely, and now there's Coco. And her computer is dead, so we have to go charge her computer or something. But this one you can slide and
Yeah, you're just kind of like immediately getting into it, huh?
yeah. So
It's really like relying on you knowing from the first one how to play the game.
I mean, a little bit. This first like level is very like if you didn't know how to play, it would bring you the prompts and you would kind of step by
Gotcha.
step it. And
So if you were not doing so well, it'd
Right.
be like, hey, try pressing this button to do this.
yeet,
Gotcha. Okay, I can appreciate and respect that.
and then yeah, it throws you into that first level, and then it's immediately like, just kidding, that's not the first level.
That was just for you to figure things out, you dum-dum.
So this is
Well.
Welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here.
Wait, when did Crash get fingerless gloves?
spiritually, he's always had fingerless gloves.
Okay.
So
Doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal.
yeah, this is the whole lot of exposition of how the game, yeah, blah blah blah. There's crystals in every level. Get the crystals, bring them to me, so I can save the world. You can trust me. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, and that happens after most every level, and it gets pretty annoying.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
And it changes up, and it can have some kind of funny moments. It's very like kids cartoon in the way that it's like, oh no, I have done this thing. Da da da.
I love like any character that kind of takes on like their own narrative role, and they're just like, just in case you don't realize what happened to me or how
Right.
I'm feeling, this is it spelled out very clearly.
Yeah, no, he's probably the champion of that, because holy cow. Initially, this game is going to look very much, I mean, just a polished version of the first one, and it goes some places later, but
Gotcha. Were there? I don't remember there being armadillos. I don't think I was paying attention though.
no, there was not armadillos.
Okay.
They added to the number of animals that they want to kill in this game,
So cruel.
but the turtles now have goggles and spikes.
Ah, kind of Koopa-y, huh?
A little bit. Damn it.
Definitely not Super Mario.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so it's not even a bonus level. Goodness, this was the one, after we beat the first one, I went through and beat this one and the third one, and this one was the one that gave me the most trouble.
Interesting.
I definitely got a game over.
Womp womp.
Eat. Oh, but I did, since the last episode of the first one hasn't come out as of us recording this, I did make the credits of the last one their very own episode.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah. Well, and it's really funny because you're like, this is going to have to be its own episode. And I was like, no, I'll tack it on to the thing. And then it just kind of worked out. And I was like, I'm going to make this its own episode.
That's amazing.
I did label it.
Those were crazy long.
They were. I did label it as such. Like, this is just the credits. It didn't make it seem like it was a full episode. It is the final episode, though.
Gotcha.
God
I
damn.
love it. Oh no!
Yeah, this is Brandon not being able to beat the first level of Crash Bandicoot 2.
Brandon, speaking of scary birds, I recently learned that I think it's a type of crow. Like, crows can talk. Did you know that?
They can kind of imitate noises, yeah?
Yeah. Like,
Oh, fuck.
I saw some videos of a crow talking, and the crow says, I'm gonna do my best crow impression. So buckle up for that. But it goes like, how are you? How are you?
I feel like I know that from, like, just some media that has, like, used that, but, like, I haven't ever seen it. I guess it's too much in real life. But, yeah, they say weird stuff.
Yeah. Well, this one
God damn.
says, like, the how are you? And then he says, like, what's up? What's up?
Ugh.
And it's, like, kind of creepy because they sound more human than, like, any parrot I've ever heard, any cockatoo I've ever heard. Like, theirs is the least, like, squawky.
Ugh.
Like, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, not a fan.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that. I did finally get an ad for the Birds Aren't Real campaign or whatever. And
Yes.
so I was like, oh.
Don't ever say that in front of my dad because he'll go on and on about how birds aren't real.
Okay, good to know. Good to know he's a member of that society. No.
Yeah. If you say that, he'll be like, well, they're not.
Like, of course.
Like, well, duh, think about it.
I mean, I try to. Try to think about it. All right, so we made it like 10 seconds into this level and progressed none. Cool.
Woo! We got a checkpoint, though.
We did get a checkpoint. This
That's
is the
helpful.
bonus. That's why. This is the bonus level. This is the one that dying doesn't count.
Oh, gotcha.
You can body slam in this one now, too.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Kind of like a belly flop, but onto a box, which sounds terrible.
Yeah, imagine Crush has got to have some abs.
Crab's Bandicoot.
Crabs Bandicoot. Hi, the name's Crabs Bandicoot. I have killer abs. Crabs Bandicoot.
I no longer have a sexy girlfriend,
just a nerdy
but
sister.
I've got a thick bod.
Beans.
Whoa.
Not having any of these boxes.
I also hate boxes.
If you
Oh,
like,
that's fun.
yeah, there's some fun little different. They were really trying with this one.
I like a fun, like, perspective change. That's cool. Especially because, like, essentially Crash Bandicoot is a side-scroller, but they flip the perspective on it and do stuff like this with the over-the-top perspective, and I think that's cool. Like, it's more interesting to me that way.
Right. No, it's definitely, like, they go some places as far as having the perspective change and being left and being one axis.
Which, like, I know isn't new to the sequel.
Right.
It's just something I don't think I talked much about in the first one that I just want to say that I appreciate.
I appreciate the perspectives. This is the crystal you have to collect. 90% of the levels it's impossible not to get it. And then there's the occasional one level where it's like, oh, you didn't go down this left path. And you're like, God.
That sucks.
I don't know why I'm failing at that so poorly. Okay. Eat.
Oh, and then Dr. Cortex is gonna come and be like, bloop to blue.
Yep. I think in the first 2 or 3 worlds, it is literally every single level. So I'll probably end up skipping a lot of them.
Okay, sounds good.
Now, to their credit, he does say something different every time.
Oh, that's good. Oh, where did he pull
Yeah,
that
that's the other thing I meant to
crystal
mention. I meant to bring it up that he pulls the crystals out of his butt.
from? Oh, man.
I knew I could rely on you.
Yeah, you
I mean, I've seen some crystal butt plugs. It's not not unique.
That's fair. Got to take everything away from Crash that we can.